Oh, we are very pleased that indeed we have doubled our figures from just over 13,000 to over 26,000. And because it is growing, we've been able to also work it into the day-to-day service delivery programs of the city. And each and every directorate in the city, you'll find a link to extended public works programs, some job creation by the City of Cape Town.
How much has the city made available for the EPWP, and where else will revenue be coming from to support job creation?
First of all, for the next financial year, we plan to create 37,000 jobs. The city has set aside 160 million rand. Over and above that, national government provides an incentive if you reach certain targets. Now, because we have reached our targets, we have received about 70 million rand from national government as an incentive to continue creating jobs. So it's growing very well. There are very interesting community projects out there that certainly could be duplicated, replicated in other areas.
You mentioned that the Extended Public Works program is not about handouts, but critical to the project is skills development so that people can integrate themselves in the economy. Tell us more about this factor, Mayor.
Critical to EPWP is poverty relief. Instead of giving people handouts, people are actually working to earn 100 Rand a day. A very successful program is the Kada Asmal one, where we clean all the rivers. And the impact of that on our communities and of course on an environment. The project received a lot of accolades so far, and we're very pleased that it's creating so many jobs. But the other one too is that where we've used about 2 hectares of open public space belonging to the city and turned that into community gardens, creating 60 jobs, and we are now supplying vegetables to 800 families living in that area. So we are looking at those kind of initiatives whereby people can work, to earn that extra few rands a day, and then at the same time we're also now adding a training component to it. We've partnered with the Dutch government. We've received 6 million rand, so that we build into the job creation also a skills development component.
Mayor, when we look at the Extended Public Works program, what capacity do you believe the program has for skills development? What sectors are going to be targeted?
Oh, definitely the construction industry. We have got a policy that we follow in the city, and that is infrastructure-led economic growth. And because we invest over 6 billion rand a year in infrastructure, we then make it as part of the conditions with the major contractors, EPWP become a component of that. And then in that, the skills development. Of course, we support only accredited skills courses that's built into the program. And besides the construction industry, we also have to look into early childhood development centers. The first 6 years of any child is very important. It's the formative years. And we want to begin to train many unemployed women and men who could come and help our children with skills development in the first 6 years of their life. So that's another area of skills development that we're going to include.
Mayor, tell us about the job seekers database that the city has to help with efforts for job creation.
The city has got 24 sub-councils, sort of mini centers of the municipalities around the city. And we encourage people to go to the 24 centers, submit their name and put their names onto the job seeker database. We currently have over 400,000 people registered there. So when there's a job opportunity, we then randomly select names. We then contact the people and say, there's a job opportunity, are you interested? Many instances, people are very happy, they come and they take the job opportunity. But we are now reviewing that system so that people enter the job seekers database, not just by walking physically to the offices, but on the internet, through cell phone access, whichever way it's easier for them to access the database.
Mayor, you mentioned that the city will be partnering with other spheres of government, NGOs, as well as the private sector. Tell us about how these partnerships will add to the program.
Well, we certainly are working with the provincial government. Another subsection of the extended public work programs is community work programs. And the provincial government is actually working with us to build on the community works programs and together with national government. So the three spheres of government are working together. We are now going into getting the private sector to join this program so that we even make it bigger and more successful.
Mayor, what is your message to the public to ensure that this program is a success?
My message to the public and to those people that are unemployed: while you are waiting to find employment, come to us, join the extended public work program. We can, while you wait for a permanent job, we can offer you some skills training, some skills development. And so instead of just waiting for a grant at the end of the month from government, come forward and work with us, and we will assist you so that you could also have a sustainable life and also look after your family.